Inside Safe, we have spent how much, Karen? How much? 400 million to house, what, 1,500 people permanently? You are a failure. An absolute failure. And you come here for your little media event. You have failed the city of LA, Karen. We are spending hundreds of thousands per person in Inside Safe. Half of them end up back out on the street. The city is filthy. You've cut funding for everything. You've cut funding for street services, for street lighting, for sanitation. Don't touch me. Please don't touch me. You could be nice. I don't care about your media event. The people of LA have real questions.
Here, we're about to get started.
I'll wait till she talks. I'll let Hugo talk. You guys want to have your little rally for Karen Bass. I don't give a damn about Karen Bass. She has lied to the voters, and she's been an absolute failure. No, it's
to stand shoulder to shoulder with a wonderful council member who I have enjoyed working with for the last 3.5 years. Both of us committed to ending homelessness in the nation's second.
It's higher now than when you entered office. It's higher right now than when you entered office.
For 2 years in a row.
That's 2 years. You've been in office for almost 4. It's higher now than when you entered office. Karen, you deserve no credit. You're taking credit for their work, Karen. Karen, you're taking credit for their work. You are so shameful. Why are you bumping me? Because he's a terrible mayor. Hey, Karen, you spent 400 million on Inside Safe and only permanently housed 1,500 people. Is that successful? Is that successful? Nobody loves her. Her approval rating says otherwise. Hey, Karen, can you explain why you spent so much on Inside Safe and only permanently housed 1,500 people? Is that a good use of our funds? That's taxpayer money. And you've cut, what, street lighting, you've cut sanitation, you've cut public works, you've cut all types of works, and then you want to come out and take credit for things that other people do.
You were living in that trailer. It was a high point of the commercial, but you're at the Hotel Bel Air. So kind of undo that for us.
No, to be clear, that is where, excuse me, that is where I live. That's where Karen Bass, Mayor Bass, burned down my house. That is where I will live until I have a new house. The Airstream is a temporary facility. A hotel is a temporary facility. Where my kids are in Santa Barbara right now is a temporary housing. This is where I live this is where they burned my house down. So this semantics or the nuance of this is the consequences of their failed leadership. And again, I don't live at the Hotel Bel Air. I don't live in the Airstream. I don't live in the Santa Barbara. I don't have a house. They burned it down.
Damn.
That is why I got into this race, because of these people that will burn your house down and act like it's no problem. So this idea that anyone's like, oh, he's at a hotel. I'm at a hotel because these psychopaths are messaging me every day. They're going to kill me because Nithya Raman is calling me a fascist because I don't want people to have their kids next to drug addicts at the park or stepping in human poop when you get your matcha. I have common sense. That's not fascism. So these psychos here, I'm a fascist, and then they literally, like, if you would like to see the death threats, I can send them all offline where people are like, I'm going to hire people to kill you. So yes, unfortunately, now I have a security team, and they will not, even if I wanted to stay in the Airstream, would let me, because there's 360 unobstructed views since there's no houses. So you can literally snipe me out from any part from 300 yards away easily.
Spencer,
one sec. Not to mention the Airstream, it took over a month for LADWP to connect a wire for electricity to it, which was 3 days ago. It took weeks to get the water hooked up, which was yesterday. So for these people that want to focus on where I sleep at night, first off, I don't even sleep. I get 4 hours of sleep because I'm fighting these corrupt freaking politicians all day long. You want to see my phone hours? I'll screenshot it. It probably says 19 hours.
To telegraph to people that your body went inside that trailer night after night.
Right.
I mean, wasn't that the point of the ad?
No, the point of the ad is to show this is where they burned my house down. I have no house. This is their houses. They're fine. And this is where I live. This is where my town lives. This is our reality for the next 10 years, if we're lucky. That'll be there for the next 6 years. And I'll say, I live there. I live in the Palisades. I'm a registered voter to that address. I'm an Angelino. Even if my family and kids have to now go to school in Santa Barbara, I am an Angelino. This is my town. This is where they burned me down.
But he seems like this is how, regular guys in LA probably feel.
This is interesting because TMZ DM'd me yesterday, asked me to be on their news story. This must be the news story they were asking me to comment on.
Oh, you think so?
Oh yeah, because I made a TikTok about how Spencer Pratt went crazy.
No, he's absolutely doing amazing. Like the ads he's posting, he's making sense in all this. Like he has common sense policies. Hey, y'all are having all this money, but why is the homelessness not disappearing? That's a question everybody's been asking.
And defunding sanitation when it's poop on the ground.
I have seen videos of people homeless people are now. They're putting couches on the sidewalk. They're putting couches on the sidewalk and they're going to sleep on them. you should not.
Weather's always nice too.
You should not be allowed to just do that. So he's not wrong. And the fact that they're calling him a Nazi, this shit's weird. The fact that he's getting death threats, it's crazy.
Runoff between him and Bass.
82%.
Oh, it's close. Hey.
95%. He's doing good.
This is just 1 year, guys. A volunteer win for $5,000. A spot win for $3,000. A QQQ for $2,500. Another QQQ for $2,000.
Sheesh.
We got NVIDIA, $1,600, guys. It goes on and on and on.
I've even got some big wins. I hit for QQQ, 10,000, 3,500 on Apple. Another QQQ for 2,000. Another QQQ for 2,000. Palantir for 2,000. Palantir for 1,700. Palantir for another 1,300. 1,100 on Palantir again.
Goodness.
Another 1,000 on NVIDIA and 1,000 on Domo. I'm hitting, guys.
Guys, and I feel like a lot of people have a lot of big game, big talk that they're saying, guys. But no, Mark is actually doing this stuff.
It is May 18th through the 23rd. It's going to be a 5-day boot camp where he's going to go from zero knowledge to being able to make trades like this. Before, we had no trading knowledge at all before Mark. And ever since then, you see the results. They speak for themselves. He turned $500 into $30,000. And we've all been getting wins off of him ever since he taught us how to do it at his school. It really works, guys. Pull up.
Man. We need to, bro, this would be legendary, guys. But people are actually probably going to be voting for this guy because they know we cannot have Karen Bass again if people are living in trailers.
Bro, I want to help this dude. I want to do an interview
Yeah,
with
me
this
too.
dude.
Me too, bro.
Let's help, bro, man.
Let's figure it
if
out.
you're in LA, vote for Spencer Pratt.
He liked my TikTok I made about him.
Because what the hell is Karen Bass going to do for the city of LA? We've seen what she's going to do. She's going to keep an eye on homelessness. Man, the experience we had in LA was unreal.
Oh, man.
First time seeing a person smoke crack on the street.
First time I ever seen somebody smoke crack in my life.
He was like right next to
Dude was
us.
smoking crack on the Hollywood Boulevard where all the hotels are, where if you're with the family, it wouldn't be out of the norm for you to be there in the middle of the day.
Did it in broad day.
People smoking crack.
Literally by the Staples Center, it is a shit show.
Oh, dude,
Bro.
downtown LA is horrifying.
It was
like,
awful.
It's
We
like
were
Gotham.
afraid.
It's like Gotham. We were like, oh, we gotta get the hell out of
It's
here.
dark.
It's bad.
And
No
then-
street lights. They defunded the street lights.
That shit's weird.
No
It's
street
dark,
lights.
It's dirty. It's
Can't
homeless
have a
people
gun.
everywhere. Everything's tagged up, spray painted. It's dookie on the ground.
It's gangs. They telling us don't wear this hat, don't wear that hat.
They want us to be like Cuba. Damn, so they should schedule another debate, but I'm hearing that they canceled it because Spencer Pratt is absolutely exposing them.
It's interesting because Nithya Rahman was supposed to be she was supposed to win. She
she's
spoke.
the favorite. I saw that.
She could. She's 12% odds now.
Damn.
Eyes in the toilet.
great.
Spencer going absolutely crazy. And they need to have a showdown with him and Karen Bass. And let's just see. I doubt that they do that. They finna pull the... Didn't they do that when they didn't want to debate with Kamala and Trump? They finna do the same shit. Finna just go straight media and straight dumbass liberals.
A little better. So something I think that we've learned is I believe there's a path he could get elected, but getting elected is the easy part of the job.
Yeah,
governing 3 million people
you have to
in
know
Los Angeles
what you're doing.
and overseeing and fixing what is a broken system. I think Karen Bass handled the fires disastrously,
minute.
but actually being qualified to take on that role is what's
So
hard.
Karen Bass will be running against Spencer Pratt. She is.
And,
Okay, I just want to make this point.
Yeah.
So Karen Bass has a JFK Profile and Courage Award. She navigated California through the worst economic crisis since the Depression. Spencer Pratt was Snapchatter of the Year. At the
You know what's crazy?
This
That
is
actually,
corny,
that
bro.
dumbass stat.
What award?
That might
Who
been like-
gives a shit about that award?
That shit was corny as
Bro,
hell.
that might have been in COVID or some shit.
That was corny as hell, dude.
Let them through the worst. It's still bad.
Spencer Pratt was Snapchatter of the Year.
I'm sorry. We all know this shit's propaganda, but there's no way you can't see this shit's propaganda now. This is just a strictly Democrat show.
She's a freaking cue card.
It's been that.
Freaking lines.
The 2018 Shorty Awards.
Yeah.
Just that's all.
Well, I mean, I think you're talking about qualifications, right?
Yeah.
And the problem that I have with someone like Spencer Pratt throwing his hat into this particular ring as LA mayor, we're talking about a $14.9 billion budget for the city. It's the second largest city budget in the country. And he is not qualified for it. And we see what happens when people are not qualified for their jobs. And
If it ain't the kettle calling the pot black.
Man, this shit has to stop, bro.
That's hilarious.
Oh my, can the propaganda end,
This is
bro?
crazy.
Can it end one day? Oh my, if you get the money, just do the right thing with it. I don't think it just takes all this extra, like,
Well, I
this
mean,
hard. They're finna mention she went to these good schools and shit. Hey man, I don't think all that shit matters. Get the
doesn't.
money, do the right thing with it. That's all we want politicians to do.
And that's not to say that this hasn't happened before. We've had Ronald Reagan, who was an actor. Some people would say he was a great president. We've had
But he was the
Governor Arnold
president of SAG
Schwarzenegger
at one point.
Yes, he
was a union president.
He was a union president.
And he was a governor before he was
experience.
He was a governor.
Schwarzenegger
And then you
cooked
had
job.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, who was an actor
cooked
and then a
job.
governor. And by many accounts, he did well. But these are people, I think, that sometimes are, anomalies, that may not necessarily be the case. Spencer Pratt is now comparing himself to President Obama. And he said, he said,
Snapchatter of the Year
He
is not the
said-
same
well, he
thing
said, I mean-
as the head of the law review at Harvard.
He said, I have 2 awards from my community. President Obama actually didn't even have any awards when he was a community organizer. He was able to become a senator and then a president for 8 years. So I feel like him, and I have the same experience.
Oh, please.
And Spencer Pratt, sir, you don't have the same experience. You don't have a law degree from Harvard Law School. You don't, you were not a senator. And there are baby steps you can take. Like, why not run for city council and learn about the city budget and then maybe become president of the city council and then maybe become the mayor.
But Sonny, pushing back on your...
They are very elitist and condescending with what they're talking
sorry.
about. So
have a
apparently,
degree from
if you
Harvard.
don't have an Ivy League degree, you're stupid as fuck. If you don't have all these fancy committees and take baby steps, you don't deserve to win anything.
When
Is
they're dumb
basically
as
what
fuck.
they're saying. It's completely ridiculous because if he was a Democrat and paired in their talking points, they talk about how he's a new young star and
Propaganda.
he's bright and he's a light. He's a
people watching
freaking
this shit?
dog.
I'm sorry.
keep
I'm
it
finna
real.
go hard. I'm finna go
Who
hard.
even is Karen Bass? Where does she go to school?
Doesn't matter.
I'm
School
sorry.
don't matter,
And I'm
bro.
sorry for saying. I'm keep saying I'm sorry for saying this, but there's no way in hell. I shouldn't even say it, bro.
Say it,
That I
bro.
would just.
This is the Cartier family, bro. We say it, bro.
But Karen Bass is old as hell. She went to USC in 2015. She's 72.
Not in 2015.
Clearly, none of that matters.
Are you serious?
When she graduated.
In 2015.
Okay. Anyways,
I'm wrong. She went to San Diego State in 1971.
I don't give a shit.
Okay, my
Hey,
bad,
I'm sorry,
guys.
guys.
Sorry.
That's about to be
This
crazy.
last time I'm gonna say that because I'm not sorry. It's no way I'm letting this black, short-haired.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right.
My
No,
homeboys
no,
have
no.
more hair than this woman right here.
Come on, bro. That's irrelevant.
You know
She
what?
got hella
She couldn't even-
degrees.
bro, it doesn't matter.
On paper, to the liberals, that matters. They're elitists, bro. She has like 4 of them.
She couldn't do right by no city budget. That is literally everything. When you're the mayor, do right by the city budget and put water in a place that fires happen. She could not do any of it.
Man, they're so elitist and condescending and so better than thou, and I'm better than you with my fancy degrees.
Let's
It's
defund the police
crazy.
and turn off the street lights.
And allow the
This is
fraud
fuck-
and actually put laws in place to stop people from exposing that fraud. You see? See, that's the difference between us and The View. Karen Bass does not align with our core values.
And we don't
That's why we
got
don't
nobody-
like her.
We don't got nobody writing a text.
Spencer
to us.
Pratt.
That's what it is.
Spencer Pratt he aligns with our core values. So that's why we rock with him. They're saying he's not qualified. No.
They're paid. to
You
say
don't
that.
like him because he don't align with you. Just say that.
Because they're paid to
say
say
the
this.
truth.
That's the difference. We're not paid to say this. Karen Bass is paid to do what she do, and The View is paid to do what they
It's
do.
interesting because Spencer Pratt's an independent, and he's just a guy with great ideas and a plan for the city. And obviously, the city needs to go in a different direction. And I don't see why that's such a crazy take.
What's her plan?
No, we don't pass off to him because he doesn't have any degrees and he's not qualified. He's not smart enough. Like holy shit.
What is her plan?
Same old, bro.
The same plan that's been working.
Same thing she done had in place. DEI, wokeness, failure. She just proposed a plan for taxpayer-funded teeth for homeless people. Dead ass.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's more money laundering going
In
on.
particular,
is if you don't have any solutions that have not been already tried, or if you're throwing shade on people saying she diverted water from this place. I mean, you have to have some idea of what needs to be done. A lot of people were affected by those wildfires. A lot of my friends, a lot of people lost everything.
Right.
So this is not let's do an AI video. This is real stuff. This is people's lives.
That's what he's saying.
And so before you're passing judgment, you need to be able to tell people what you have to offer.
He did.
Spencer. And as I don't know what qualifies as the right way to be a politician, but what I do know is they have to be the people who understand what people are going through. And if you don't understand what people are going through in the way they're going through it, when you're talking about communities, whole communities that have...
Man, who's writing those fucking checks back there, man? Because this shit's absolutely absurd. That's literally his whole campaign. That's what he's saying the whole entire time.
Because he's a regular guy.
But, man, we all know we don't got to go on about this
He's a
shit.
reality TV guy. That's why they don't like him.
But let's hear the dumbest comment. Probably, there's been a lot of dumb comments. I can't say in the View history, but here's number 500 right here. Apparently, it's some movie. What's the movie, Brandon?
The new Greek mythology movie. What's it called? It's called the Odyssey.
Okay, you know what? I'll show y'all so y'all can
The
get a little
Odyssey.
context. So people are mad about this movie coming out. They're saying it's the DEI. We shouldn't have this black woman playing a Greek mythology and this woman that's... I don't know. I'm not too familiar with the Greek mythology, but here it is right here.
I'm pretty into Greek mythology. If anything, they're all white, guys. I want you guys to know that. They're ancient Greeks. We're talking Zeus, Poseidon, Hercules, Hades.
My only thing about it is people saying, "Oh, we're rewriting history." That's what people.
Well, I mean, there's statues built of Greek mythology.
Okay.
There's statues.
Yeah, but it's not
and
real history if it's made up, though. You know.
I mean, it's historical to a time period because they documented it, they wrote it down, they wrote stories. It's super ancient. Like they have freaking monuments built to this stuff that's
they do.
thousands and thousands of years old. I think it's so cool. I have Greek mythology tattoos, guys. Like it's like I really like Greek mythology. So it's like, yes, it's fake and it's mythological, but if you're gonna try to reenact the story, let's
Yeah.
Well, and it's just like y'all are forcing it. Why are you forcing it?
It's that Hollywood woke points. You know, the
you
studios.
don't have to force it. You know.
But is it like the Black Mermaid?
Yeah, race swapping. Yeah,
I remember that.
It is,
and they have a trans actor playing the Achilles.
Because the mermaid is a long ass. That's been going on a long time. It's like a black person playing Snow White. You know, so.
Yeah, Achilles was a warrior. Nobody could defeat him.
Not no damn transformer.
He was also a man.
Sonny Hostin said if we know real history, they was black.
Actually, we don't know who's been cast. It's not finalized, but they are flipping out. Elon Musk, the man from South Africa who was okay with apartheid, is still railing against Lupita Nyong'o playing the fabled most beautiful woman in the world, Helen of Troy. Newsmax is also losing it over rumors that Achilles will be portrayed by actor Elliot Page. Again, none of this is, nobody knows who's been cast. But check this out.
That's bad.
The most famous warrior in history, not just Greek history, all of history, Achilles, is about to be played by a transgender woman in a brand new movie. That's the person that's going to be playing the greatest warrior in history, because to the left, that is normal.
That's crazy.
That's okay. And to top it all off, playing Helen of Troy, whose beauty was unparalleled, a woman who was definitely white, is going to be played by Lupita Nyong'o. And I've got nothing against Lupita, but I do have a problem with the complete rewriting of history.
History? What do they care?
So let me do this first because I know I will have upset people. I don't know that he was an apartheid apologist. I don't know anything about him except that I'm not a fan. So I take it back.
And he was there during that time. So
I'm not saying he was there. I don't know that he was there. I wasn't there. I don't know if he was there. So I'm saying, okay, so before y'all flip out, my question is, why is this upsetting? Why don't you just not go to the movie?
That's an easy solution.
Well, that's an easy solution, but it's you know, I think, you know, racism rears its ugly head often on, and more often now than ever, I think, in our country. But if you are...
Wait, no, I can't let her ride on that. I can't let her ride on that. Racism shows its head more now than ever in our country. Than ever.
That's insane.
Than ever.
Slavery, Jim Crow, Confederate South.
Let her go, man.
Than ever.
It's been dumber comments.
Segregation.
After we had a black president, it's more
black woman
racist than ever.
A black woman almost won, my brother.
I know we say the view should get canceled a lot, but this episode should actually cancel.
I just want you. Guys. They said that casting a literal African from Africa is not rewriting history. Okay, historically speaking, because they're saying this is rewriting history. Okay, yes, these people are myth. But historically speaking, when was there ever black people in ancient Rome or ancient Greece? What black people were there? What brown-skinned was there? That's all that needs to be said.
And more often now than ever, I think, in our country. But if you are a student of history, you know that scholars have debated for decades the extent to which Greek mythology and civilization were influenced by ancient Egypt and North Africa. It is very clear.
Okay, sure. Ancient Egypt and North Africa, sure.
Why does that matter?
I'm gonna pause it because Egyptian mythology, okay, cool. They're not the same whatsoever. They're similar, but they're not the same. So, null and void with that point. Fuck are you talking about?
That Andromeda is described as an Ethiopian princess. We have Othello, the Moor. The Greeks, this idea was also explored in a book called Black Athena. I think people should read it, which argues that classical Greek culture is heavily indebted to Afro-Asiatic and Near Eastern roots. I actually taught Greek mythology to 8th graders. And so I covered this.
Fun fact.
So people that are saying that Helen of Troy could not possibly be played by a black woman don't know history.
But what does it matter? Why not just not go to the movie?
It's like when The Little Mermaid and there was this whole uproar. Like Elon's
They're not talking about shit.
Because y'all
man.
forcing it. That's why.
It's forced. It's forced. They mad at Elon because Elon said they do trying to go for them woke points by casting them. To say that Helen of Troy could be a black woman, you're a freaking fool. You're grasping for straws. Now, does she make a point that Greek mythology is influenced by Egyptian mythology? Yes, that is a fact. That is a confirmable fact. Is there an Ethiopian god in Greek mythology? Yes, that is also a fact.
Is it one?
It's like 2 of them. But they specifically make it a point that they are black-skinned. Helen of Troy, in no depiction is she black and African. In no depiction of any of the Greek gods that we know that are super popular are depicted as black-skinned.
That is a problem, but we're forgetting about Hercules. It's a trans.
That's terrible.
No, Achilles.
Achilles
is a trans, yes. Achilles was a warrior. The most undefeatable warrior in Greek mythology. Then, you know how he was killed? By a arrow in his Achilles heel. That's where the term Achilles heel comes from, because that was his one weakness.
Yes.
He was undefeatable.
But you know who is a warrior in today's time? Mentally, transgenders.
Okay.
That's what they saying.
That is what they're saying. Also, I don't know. Don't they count Ethiopians and sub-Saharan Africans as different races?
Something like that, yeah.
I don't know, man. But this show, it has to be freaking canceled, bro.
Black Athena.
This shit is absolutely insane.
Man, you're talking about some damn fan fiction book somebody wrote, man. Anybody trying to read that shit, man? That's not. No, man. This is ridiculous. They do this thing where they move the goalposts to constantly justify this. Oh, I read Greek mythology to 8th graders. Okay, I read numerous Greek mythology books as a child in elementary school, and guess what? None of the picture books pictured any Negroes. Just keeping it 100 with you. Just keeping it 100 with you.
Let's know what y'all think about this, man. I just wish when they're freaking off air, man.